quarterbacks, you name it. This crowd is ready.
After I receive it, I'm going to pause it so I can put it in the chat.
Between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
Just want to let you know, though.
Here we go. The final week of the
I hate when niggas pause the game, don't say what's happening or nothing.
Underway. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra. Yards up to the 27-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Now a first down throw. Stanford. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double.
Hold on, cut your mic up a little bit. So you going to show me what?
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
2nd and 10, Stanford again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
I eat off that pressure.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'll show you.
Give me radar.
I ain't got no problem with it.
On 1st down at Stanford. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Mike Daniels in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Like 7. Hey, go here. Hey, 22.
A shotgun snap for Stanford. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
You got to eat that.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
3rd and long at Stanford. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. About kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent
baby
that we
Tyreek.
made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Right behind Tyreek.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10.
Lucy.
Show these boys what it is.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles.
Show these boys what it is.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Ezekiel Ansah. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
I dig that. Hey, you got it.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now.
Lucy. 76. Move.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. He's going to let this one go deep.
You gonna get what you
He
want.
couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They begin the drive with Johnson.
Gotta crank it up.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, here we go. Red. Libra. 21. 10. Libra.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Out to the flat for Reddick. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Call it a pickup of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Hey, 22. White.
Now a 1st carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Libra. Over there. Double right. We got 3 down. Hey.
Oh,
Stafford on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down.
Like that.
That'll be taken in by
Like
Kenny
that.
Galladay. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Now that was pretty. They
Like
executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
Usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out.
Come on. He said, come on. He said, come on.
Detroit. As his guys are
Yeah, I got Riley, really.
and the
Not Calvin.
Lions add on to their lead.
That's that rookie
And
boy
with
from
the rules
Georgia.
as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone. But he just did it
That ain't
pretty well.
Calvin. That's
How about
Riley.
him getting his body, his hands, everything.
That's the one that's
underneath
coming out
and
this
around
year.
the football without it hitting the ground and causing
Yeah,
some
that boy-
doubt in the
that
minds
boy
of the
is
people
swole.
who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a
Don't
great
worry.
catch.
I'm going to be here next season for you to contend with. This season with my shit.
And he will be
Next
taken
season, I'll
down
be here,
here
though.
as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
You feel me?
Back here with Charles
wish you
Davis,
well
I'm
going into the
Brandon
playoffs
Gaudin.
and all that
We've
good
had
shit.
the kickoff to begin the first
gonna be
quarter.
right, though,
now it's
come
time for
next
the
season.
second quarter kickoff. And they've got it here with a first down.
Hey, 54, Ricky. Green 80. Green 80. Move. Green inside.
Throwing is Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
11, 11. Set. Green 80. So right. 72, 72, 72. Move. Green inside.
Bortles will try again on 2nd down. A dump off now to Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker
That
or
ball out
maybe
of
a
there.
defensive end dropping out
Get out
the
of
zone
there,
blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
11B, 11B. 372. Move.
Bortles now on first down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain
No,
of
we're not gonna get
32
that
that time.
Nah.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go.
A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Green inside.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
So right.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Buying time to his left.
Come on, hit
Give
that
him
boy.
7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in
Hit
better
him.
shape now for 3rd.
Hank.
Hit that boy.
Move.
We're going to hit that boy.
Throwing his Bortles on third down.
We're going to hit that boy.
He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. And this has no chance.
That cost
It's
right
no
there.
good.
That's
well
gonna cost you, my
wide
baby.
to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens,
Tank, was it
guys
good?
have the tendency to pull through the ball
You
to
can
compensate.
cook.
And in doing so,
My baby
sent
can
this one
cook.
off target.
My baby know how to cook.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Back 26. Back 26.
Now Stafford. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley.
Take
And
that
they're going to
all
get
back.
this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Underneath
All
for
right.
Johnson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Yeah. Talking about right there across Telegraph? Yep.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Double, 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 double. Set. Leave it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He's going to rifle.
Come on,
right
baby.
side. And
I thought I put that boy on the
He can't
curl
hang
route.
on. Would have been a
Ooh,
nice
wee.
catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, of course, bro. Don't even worry about
You
that.
can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively.
I wouldn't go
Several
for
on
that,
the
no
sideline
way.
motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces
give it
4th
to
down.
me. Give it to me.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back
We're
onto
going
the
into the
field.
offseason with
And
a
they
bang.
compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
With a
And that can
bang.
hurt the psyche of a team because
Sure.
as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again?
There goes Jeremy Hill.
That's Jeremy Hill.
Touchdown, Packers.
We ain't gonna let that happen.
Jeremy Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete
So what happened to you
big-time
and
play
the
for a touchdown.
Vikings, man?
So just a 3-point game now as they
How
send
you ain't
this
tell the
one
nigga
away.
good game, my dog?
That's fielded in the end zone.
You gotta, hey, always exhibit good
Call it the
sportsmanship.
24-yard line.
You hear me?
And Detroit getting
Oh,
set
you
to
did?
go now. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they
Yeah,
can
I
add to
did
their
that.
lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This
I
team
know him,
now
though.
wants to get a
Win,
push
lose,
it,
or draw,
take
bro. He
people
gonna
away.
let you know.
They
You
want to
did
run
a
their
hell of a
offense
job.
and have it
You
end
know
up
what
in
I'm
the end zone.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the
I
play
didn't get to see
defensively.
it. I wish I could have got to see it.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. He finds an opening past the 40. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
Hey, 22. Hey, go here. Stack 53.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
What 3?
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Extra crispy with lemon pepper on them bitches.
21.
Yeah. Wing stop.
They pitch it out to Johnson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they
Oh,
didn't.
he screamed that boy
He goes
screamed.
down.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
Hey, tag 50 left. Double right. Tag 53.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Don't need nothing. Oh!
Touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You gotta be very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
372. Lucy. Move.
Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
11B. 372. Move.
On 1st down, Bortles lets this one rip toward Graham. Oh, some strong running. And this is incomplete. With the clock showing just 3 seconds left. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Lucy. Hank. Move.
A final shot before half for Bortles. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come upon, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here on 1st down.
Come on, baby!
Amari Cooper. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. Crosby with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Where you from, boy?
Team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose.
How you don't cross all the way through there, man?
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
21. Zebra.
3rd and 2, Stafford.
Go.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Stafford now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Big 20, big 20. Zebra. 4 down, tag 53. Ready.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yes.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
I don't know if you're going to walk, boy. There's some sleepers in here. You hear me? I ain't
On 2nd and 10, Stafford.
I ain't no rat.
That's Jones. And he works
keep your antennas open, my nigga.
almost to the 25.
There's some
Stafford
shooters.
to Jones, enough
There's some
for a
shooters
Lions
out here.
first down. Stafford
Just waiting for the
now
playoffs.
5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
21.
Again, it's Stafford. And he's got his tight end. This is
Lukey. Lukey
Down
Dookie.
inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Hey, go here!
The first down carry here for Johnson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this
About to go
drive
out?
goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hey, Red! 21!
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognizes he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
11! 0! Come on! Hey!
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Let's go.
He's got his man.
Let's
It's
go, rookie.
a Lion touchdown. In for the score. And the Lions are in for 6. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2.
On time, probably. At the punch bowl. Yeah. I don't know.
Now Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go right! Green 80! Move! Green 87!
Bortles now on 1st down. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Oh, that was a good
It's
pass.
caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Now Bortles coming to the line with his guys going for 2.
That was a little nigga shit, but it's cool.
From the gun, it's Bortles. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7
I
yards
don't think
deep.
you got those.
And he's
No, I
able to
don't
get it
think so.
across the 20,
I think
but not
not.
by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
That's what I like to hear. That
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Next season, I'm going to punish you, bro.
Set. 180.
Punishment. Man.
10. Hey, give me radar. Hey, alert it. Tag 53. Hey.
Stafford now to throw.
Come on, man. That was just a bad pass, bro.
Picked off by Josh Jackson, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
11.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your
touchdown, Packers.
That's crazy how they don't let you make adjustments in a hurry.
And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Never got that bullshit.
And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. And
hey, why ain't hear all this shit during the middle of the game,
man? Ball away.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready
I'd
to
have
head
pushed
back
it all
out
the way
there.
to you.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I like that energy 24 hours.
Now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
Oh, my God.
See what happens. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield.
Yeah, because you're silly, though.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
You're silly with it.
Unable to find anyone open.
Hey, 22.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down.
You're silly with it. You're a silly nigga.
Spectacular one-handed grab there. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for Detroit. 53 yards.
22.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Tag 54. Hey, tag 50 left.
Second and 10, Stafford again. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Oh, man.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting.
All right, boys, here we go.
On first down, Stafford here. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. That'll bring up second down.
You gonna pick that
He's a
bitch
little
up?
trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. To throw again. Stafford.
He said he's gonna pick that. Come on, baby!
Did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to
cut
cover,
it out. You better cut
be
it
quick
out.
with your delivery.
Shit easy.
Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he
Yo,
needed to
ain't
make a
cut
play,
like
right?
that.
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Lucy.
On second down, here's Bortles. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Bortles now to throw. Underneath here to Hill. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Eluding the pressure. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 15. After the interception, here's Stafford. And this one's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, go here! Sack 53.
Yeah, take that aggression off.
Up front as penalty
Take that
markers
aggression
come
off,
in.
boy.
Who is this against? A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
Jumbo! Zebra! Hey! I'm here all day.
Stafford on first down. Now he steps away. He's going to send this one deep right side. So they took a shot on first down.
Don't save him like that, man. Don't save him.
Defense was definitely
You don't know what to do.
Possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again. Stafford. Airing it out for Hearns.
Oh!
Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. On first down, Bortles. Dancing to his left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Shotgun now for Bortles.
Oh, that pause.
It's Cooper. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
You got me with that pause. You got me with the pause.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
I tried to bait you.
And the lead will grow by one more.
It was the money. Oh, yeah, no doubt. I ain't tripping. Man, I ain't tripping at all, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Next season, though, I'm punishing you. You hear me? Every time I see you.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here come the Lions
I ain't got no
now.
DBs.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw
I hope
that
you
out
don't
the
run
window?
into Minnesota
I
again.
think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and do this with the football again.
You're not going to do that to him, though.
But you have to be careful
He's
about
not gonna
being
let you
too
do that,
cautious
bro.
because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to
I'm
attack
telling
to
you.
see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by
That boy
Ridley.
with Minnesota.
And he's got it past the
he
30
wants you.
before he's hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
He just
So
did.
they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, you did your subs? You did the same thing? Oh, okay.
On first down, it's Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards for number 11. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Oh, my God. Let's go.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
It's a big play there for the Lions. 56 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt, his first touchdown on the year.
I think Minnesota in the playoffs too, though.
One-score game. Prater for the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Whistles in a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Lucy. Green 80.
Right back to him on 1st down.
All right.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graham. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know that's what I'm talking about. Talk to him then. Talk to him then. Let me get that ball back, boy.
6-yard loss.
Let me get that ball back.
To a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Kick, boy.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time
gives
them a chance to run their offense.
I'm gonna help you get this
play sequences.
Oh! No, they didn't!
That's a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin. Those two guys making this a 2-score game now with time. Charles,
man, he came in so fast.
Yeah, that's to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field. But guess what? This one's now just about over.
Cool, you're not going
now
to
the Packers get set to go. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. But it's a 2-score lead. So that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Bortles going to look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright.
I'm not like knocking you or nothing like
you're
that.
Dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
You blew the Eagles out.
Back to throw, Bortles. He's got Adams on the hookup. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers.
Yeah, just do your thing, though. And we gonna chop it up, though.
Number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Drill right, 22. Check 24, check 24. Block it. Double, set. Hey, D-line, let's get in there now.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. The completion to Riddick. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. On 1st down, Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. And he's got it up and through. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this
so
one.
You going to the Super Bowl.
For a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers.
No, say it. I want to hear it again to make sure I'm right.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game.
You going to the Super Bowl.
People coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called
I woke up and I'm feeling like